In this video, let us have a look at relative and absolute reference in Google Sheet. So to explain the concept of relative and absolute references, let us look at this example where I want to calculate the tax that will be applied on the income. For example, we have got income over here and the tax rate is given over here. So to calculate the tax that has to be paid, we have to use this formula D74 into B74. Okay, so that much tax will have to be paid. Now let us look at another income for which we want to calculate the tax amount. So what we can do is that we can just drag this formula down here, and you can notice that it is showing 0, which is incorrect. The reason why this happens is because if you look at this formula, these references are relative references. So when you drag this down, what happens is that this particular reference, since it is a relative reference, it is also dragged down, and that's why that cell becomes B75. But what we want to do is that we want to log that particular value to this cell B74. And for that, what you can do is that you can use this syntax $B $74. What it means is that log column and log row as well. And now if I drag this, what will happen is that we'll get the correct tax amount because this particular reference is a absolute reference. It is not gonna change when we drag the formula. But this reference D75, this is a relative reference, and that's why it is being dragged. So from D74 it became D75, and we got the correct tax amount. Another important trick that you need to know is that you can convert the relative reference into absolute reference by pressing F4 key. For example, let us say I want to take the sum of these numbers, and what I can do is that I can just press F4, and you can see that these relative references have been converted into absolute references. This dollar sign is automatically added for us by pressing the F4 key. Thanks for watching.